It's that time of year that I quite enjoy, autumn, and you know the days shorten, temperature drops, leaves, so on. Um, and in the session this week, my therapist asked me to talk about work and my relation to it, and how we all attach so much importance to what we do as a job. And it occurred to me that as this year comes to an end, I've lost not only my marriage, my wife, but my marriage and my job. And, it's a lot, you'd think I'd be on the floor, I'd kind of be in pieces and, okay. My material situation doesn't look good, Bed sit in Eastbourne, nothing in the bank, nothing really to show. But I feel good. I feel, better, And we started discussing rows that I'd had with my wife, which really, over our marriage, weren't that many. We weren't great bickerers. We didn't have constant arguments back and forth. So you tend to remember the big ones. And one was about work. And that's why I'm bringing it up. She, I don't know exactly what my wife does, but she basically moves numbers around an Excel sheet, and then she emails people to tell them that she's moved the numbers around the Excel sheet and gets handsomely rewarded for that. Quite right too. Good for her. But she came back one day and she'd been given these warnings about, or not warnings, but like the impending AI Armageddon that was coming. There was all the robots are going to take over, and her industry, whatever it is, will be quite vulnerable to that. And she was, she had a couple of wines and she was looking for some support. And I went down the route of honesty, which is not always the right path in a marriage, as I found out. But I think the stories are right. I think she could be in trouble. But and here's the point: I thought there was a wonderful opportunity to do something else. For her to retrain, upskill, all the buzzwords that people use now. And because she seemed bored, and it could have been me, but the job didn't help. And so I said, it probably is going to be tough. And she just exploded. I've never seen her so angry. Possibly the drink coursing through her, but she was all foaming at the mouth. She said, I expected support from you, and I just went quiet. I didn't know what to say. I just left it, which actually just razzed her up even more, and she just got even more and more furious with me. Yeah, and so that came up this week. I think the world's changing very quickly, and people aren't very happy with it or comfortable. But I'm proof. You can change. You can lose everything. End up in a damp pit on the coast, and there's joy to be had in that. If you know where to look.